I'm just saying, Knuckles, I certainly think that my design is far superior to yours.
Like hell it is! I look way better than you!
If his is better than yours, then mine is the best. Sonic Adventure 2 outclasses 1 by a long shot in designs.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, heavy artillery man. The player can barely see you underneath all that junk.
That's because my game can handle it. Meanwhile, yours can't even have proper lip syncing.
I would not be talking about lip-syncing Knuckles. You are no better than him. Half of time whenever you guys talk, your lips didn't even move at all.
You be quiet, Knuckles. At least our games were better than yours. Your design may be more HD, but your game sucked. Meanwhile, we never had a bad game.
My games were never bad. I can't think of a single bad one.
So we are just gonna pretend that free riders and forces don't exist, is that it?
We don't talk about those. Free Riders isn't a main series game.
But Forces is, ain't it?
Shut up, Low Poly Knuckles! That game doesn't exist in my opinion.
How about we all just let this conversation end and put us all in the top placement and we move on to our brethren? How does that sound?
Fine, whatever.
That's the only way the conversation would end anyway.
Next is Sonic R. Knuckles. His design is super simple. I would say like Sonic tier.
Now hold on a second. I think he is kinda cute.
What did you just say?
Excuse me, Knuckles. He is just us, relax.
Oh, shut up, you two ingrates. You know exactly what I meant.
Gonna buy him a ring while you're at it?
Anywho, let's just put him in Master Emerald tier and move on. Next is Boom Knuckles, and he can sit down there in Shadow tier.
Even though that is me, I truly hated how they made me look.
Somebody sounds scarred. Moving on to Secret Rings Knuckles. I mean, he is okay, but I mean, there are better design choices out there.
Fair enough. But if that's the case, then Black Knight Knuckles has to be behind him. You called me Artillery Man. If that's the case, he is the entire armory.
I will agree on that. And I would like to say that Riders Knuckles can get Master Emerald tier and Zero Gravity can join us in Knuckles tier.
I will agree on that, although I think that Riders can be at the top of Emerald tier.
Agreed. Next is the classic Knuckles design. Knuckles tier. No arguments.
Exactly.
Put Knuckles rivals in Master Emerald tier and Fighters Knuckles in Sonic tier. Fighters just looks okay, nothing special. Unless Knuckles over there has something to say. I mean, he is just basically higher poly R Knuckles.
I make one somewhat sus comment on how I think R Knuckles looks attractive, and you just won't shut up about it. So no, he can stay in Sonic tier.
Fine. Next is Super Knuckles. I'd say he can join us in Knuckles tier as he is just us, but with the Chaos Emeralds.
You sounded like the nerd emoji at the end of that sentence, but I will agree on him joining us.
Last but not least, Knuckles Mania. And I will also say he is in Knuckles tier. He is classic but higher poly and smoother.
No arguments there. Well, that's all of us. And as for the best design, I will agree that it is me. As I am the most beloved Knuckles and the most amazing Knuckles, I think I still deserve the golden crown.
He isn't gonna shut up, it seems.
Alright, that's it. I am already tired of you. I'm pulling the plug on the camera and going to bed.
Hey, wait, don't turn off the camera.